There are seasons when you were overlooked, misunderstood, or mistreated, where your value was not recognized by those around you. In those moments, it may have seemed as though nothing was changing. But what God builds is not dependent on human recognition. What was developed in private through discipline and endurance is now being brought into view. This elevation is not for revenge, it is for revelation. It shows what was always present, even when it was not acknowledged. What you carried did not disappear, it was being refined. Those who once misjudged you may now witness what was being formed, not because you sought their attention, but because what God establishes cannot remain hidden. There are people who once overlooked you, who are now witnessing your elevation, not from a distance of indifference, but from a place they cannot ignore. They remember who you were, they remember how they treated you, how they dismissed you, how they assumed you would remain the same. At that time, they believed there would be no consequence, no accountability, no reversal. But what they fail to consider is that growth does not happen in public first, it happens in private. You were being shaped long before you were seen. You were refining your mindset, strengthening your discipline, rebuilding your identity. And while they were comfortable in their assumptions, you were becoming someone else entirely. As it is written in Psalm 75, verses 6 and 7. For exaltation comes neither from east nor from the west, but God is the judge. He puts down one and exalts another. What is happening now is not luck, it is positioning. You are being elevated into a space that reflects who you have become. And now, those who once misjudged you are witnessing it in real time. They cannot deny the change. They see your growth, your consistency, your presence. They see that you did not break, that you did not give up, that you did not become what they expected. And that realization carries weight because what they once minimized is now undeniable. But your responsibility is not to perform for them, it is not to prove them wrong. It is to remain aligned with what brought you here, to stay disciplined, to stay grounded, to continue moving with intention. As it is written in Matthew chapter 5, verse 16, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Your life speaks, your growth speaks, your consistency speaks, not through noise, but through example. You are no longer the person they once knew, and they are being confronted with that truth simply by watching you continue forward. So do not shift your focus. Do not move with distraction. Let your actions remain steady. Let your character remain intact, because what is unfolding is not just elevation, it is confirmation. I'd like to end this message with a parable. A man once planted a tree in a place where others mocked him. They laughed at the small seed. They dismissed the effort. Years passed and the tree grew strong and tall. Its branches spread wide. Its presence could no longer be ignored. Those who once mocked it now stood in its shade, not because they were invited, but because the growth spoke for itself. The lesson: growth does not require validation. What is built in consistency and discipline will eventually become visible. Those who once misjudged you may witness your rise, but your purpose is not to perform for them. It is to remain faithful to your path. Elevation is not about proving others wrong. It is about becoming who you were meant to be and allowing that truth to stand on its own. And that's it for this message. I'd like to thank everybody who made it to the end of the video. I'm truly honored by your support. If this message resonated with you at all, please consider dropping a comment, giving me some feedback, hitting the like button, and subscribing. It's been ChrisAnesti, and until next time, take care and God bless you.